everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we indulge in all things Janelli. Thank you for coming back to this YouTube channel, and thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. My recent study with me video has hit 50 views. I'm so happy, and in celebration of that I'm posting my bullet journal video, and I also have posted a study with me video that you should already have seen before this video. This is a very late May bullet journal video, but I've been so busy I haven't had time to edit. I had all of this filmed from the beginning of May, but I hadn't had time to edit, so better late than never. And I really like this bullet journal spread, so I just didn't want it to go to waste, so here it is. So if you haven't guessed it just yet, it is a Naruto themed bullet journal spread, and as you have seen from my previous video, which will I link at the top, is going to be all about anime. So all my themes for the subsequent future until the end of the year is going to be different animes, and this month I chose Naruto. So if you haven't seen Naruto, which I'm sure you probably have, and if you haven't seen it, you've most likely heard of it. So it's a very popular anime, and everybody knows about it. It was definitely the first anime I've ever watched, which was Naruto. The first one, not the Shippuden one. That was the first one I ever watched was Naruto, the original one, and I just really loved it. Me and my brother used to watch it all the time. And we really loved it. What is your favorite Naruto character? Tell me down in the comments below. At the end of this video, I will tell you mine. So this bullet journal starts out with a picture or a drawing from Naruto. So when you come into Konohana, you can see that there is this kind of like gates at the front. So I decided to draw this because it's kind of like welcoming in May. You're stepping into May, you're stepping into the new village, you're stepping into this new season, and that's why I drew it like this. And I'm using the anime Naruto kind of font to write all my titles, and you'll see more about that in my other pages to come. So after I've done my first part of my bullet journal, I went on to drawing the different characters in Naruto, and this is where it gets interesting. So stay tuned for the entire process, because you get to see exactly how this turned out. I really didn't think it would turn out this good, because I was using my skin color pencils that I used for my One Piece bullet journal spread, and I feel like the colors didn't really come out that great. But when I tell you on this one, it came out so much better. So first I'm drawing Kakashi Sensei. So I'm drawing him at the top. So this is going to be 4 different characters from Naruto, 4 different characters that I wanted to draw. So I chose Kakashi Sensei, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. So those are the characters I decided to draw, and I'm just using a mix of my skin color Black Widow pencils that I've talked about in previous videos, and then I'm also using my Prismacolor pencils that I always use. So as I've mentioned before, this is all about different animes I'm going to be doing for my bullet journal spreads, because I find it very hard for me to choose different themes. So I just decided to do Naruto, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. I have watched the Naruto series. I have nearly finished the Naruto Shippuden series, and I definitely will watch the Boruto series as well. It's just that I have a very, very busy life, like doing this uni stuff, and then like everything else is just a lot sometimes. I don't really have time to sit down and watch anime, but I really, really love watching anime. I watch anime with my brother, I watch anime by myself. I just really, really like anime. That's just one of my pastimes. And drawing anime as well, I really like drawing it as well. So this was just the best spread for me to do, basically. And at the time I was feeling very artsy craftsy, so this was the best thing to pass my time at the time. And I think I did this during a day where I had just lectures, and I just decided to do this while I was listening to all my lectures and stuff. And it just helps me. I don't know if it helps other people, but make sure you comment down below if this helps you too. If I'm doing something else while I'm listening to someone speak, it gets into my brain a lot better. So sometimes coloring, drawing and stuff actually helps me understand the information a lot better, and it sits on my brain easier. So I just decided to do a Naruto theme, and I decided to focus on 3 main characters. There are a lot of characters in Naruto, so I just decided to focus on Kakashi Sensei, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura. Those are the kind of 4 characters that I really do like, so I just decided to draw those in my opening page. And I use my skin color pencils, my Prismacolor pencils, and a black Prismacolor pencil just to do some outlines, because I really do like the outlines in anime drawing. That's what I feel like makes me really like it, because it comes together with the outlines. And sometimes I do press too hard to do outlines sometimes when I'm doing other drawings. So with anime you can kind of go all out with it, so I really like that. And also with the skin color pencils, I use 2 different skin color pencils for each face. So I use kind of a lighter skin color pencil and then a darker one, just so you can show the different creases and make their skin look more 3-dimensional. So for May, I decided to do Naruto because it is my boyfriend's birthday and he really likes Naruto, and previously it was my brother's birthday, so that's why I did One Piece. So it kind of just relates to the people I know and my family and friends. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for June, because I feel like I've done the 2 big animes that I really like. So I'm going to think about another one that I might want to do for June. And make sure you write down in the comments if you would have any type of preferences for what anime I should do for June, because I'm open to preferences. So let me know. And yeah, so I feel like this anime, this Naruto drawing really came together. And then I'm going to move on to Sasuke. So if you want to see these pages on my bullet journal more up close, make sure you follow my Instagram. It's Allthingsjnelly, 2 Y's at the end. And I'll also put it in this video as well. It'll be linked down in the description as well, so you can follow the link straight to my Instagram page. Make sure you follow me on there. And yeah, I have some other things I'm going to be disclosing in future videos, so make sure you subscribe so you can find out more about my future endeavors. So for Sasuke's hair, I decided to use a blue Prismacolor pencil underneath the black, just because it has a different shadow, and some of the pictures that I was using as references had a kind of blue undertone for his hair in different lighting. So I just decided to incorporate that into my drawing, and it gives a really, really good contrast on the skin and to all the other characters as well. So the most challenging part of drawing Sasuke was the skin color, because I feel as though the skin color pencils that I did have didn't really have his correct skin color. I feel like his skin color is supposed to be much lighter than the one I drew, but this is kind of all I had for my skin color pencil. So I went over it with some white color pencil to kind of lighten up certain areas so that there was a contrast, much like Naruto's face and Kakashi's face above. So I tried to emulate that in Sasuke's face, and then I drew his eyes, and I also outlined it with black pencil, much like the other ones. I really do like how Sasuke turned out, but I just feel like the skin is not correct for this particular drawing. But I feel like if I did draw it with watercolors, I probably would be able to mix the correct color. So moving swiftly on to Sakura's face, I decided to draw her with the marks. When she does use a certain power, she gets kind of marks on her face. So I decided to draw that version of Sakura because I just feel like the older version of Sakura just looks a bit better than when she was younger. And I just really liked it. It had a better contrast with the other pictures that I was drawing of the rest of the characters. So I decided to do this type of Sakura drawing. So I decided to use a black pencil to show the markings on her face. I used a quite of a in-between of Naruto's color and Sasuke's color in between for Sakura, and a pink pencil for her hair. So I feel like Sakura came out the best on this page in a way. I do really like how it came out, and I was really nervous about drawing this particular character just because I kind of wanted to draw Hinata, but I wasn't really sure. So I just decided to do Sakura, which is more popular for Naruto, and I really do like how it came out. I really like how her eyes came out and how I added the details to her face, and it just really came together really fast. And since it was the last picture, well, the last anime character to draw on the page, I was quite tired at this point. I was like, I'm tired of this, I want to get to the next page. So I feel like while I did rush this a little bit, I feel like it came out quite well, and I really do like this page. This is definitely my favorite bullet journal page that I've done so far. Sorry, One Piece. So moving on to the next part of my bullet journal, I decided to do a calendar page, and I really have adopted the big box kind of nature for my anime page calendar because it does help me see the month at a better, clearer view, and it allows me to understand what's going on each day in the month. And now that I'm going to be doing some other stuff, which I'll be probably talking about in the next video, I would like all my supporters to really support me with this project. I've been working on it for a really long time. It's been a very difficult road for this project I've been working on, and I really want everybody to support me. So if you can, please share, please follow what I'm going to be doing, and please support me. But for now, this is all about my bullet journal video. So I decided to do really big boxes, and then I decided to draw some shuriken next to it, and this is where I feel like I failed. So the shuriken I drew was, I feel like, because I didn't have a grey pencil, I only have a silver pencil by Prismacolor, which I don't understand why they gave us a silver pencil and not a grey pencil, but it is what it is. So I decided to draw a shuriken down the sides because it kind of relates to Naruto Shippuden, and I don't really like to draw a lot of different things on my calendar page because I need to focus on my calendar page. So I feel like it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, and then the outlines just didn't really work out too well. But I feel like in all, it was the best I could do for that particular thing, and I think it's okay. In the grand scheme of things, I think it matched the page. So for the last two spreads, I decided to do a mood tracker and a habit tracker, and I decided to change the font to still be the same Naruto font, and I might not continue my habit tracker for future spreads just because I don't really have much time to fill everything in. I do hit everything I need to do. I do have 1 or 2 things I need to continue to work on, but it's just not plausible to track these things anymore. So I might not have these pages. I might have something else. I'll think about it for June. And then below it, I just did the symbols of different clans. So I have the Uchiha clan, the Hirono clan, the Hyuga clan, and Uzumaki clan. So I just decided to do that at the bottom just to just relate back to Naruto and relate back to my overall theme. So stay tuned for my future videos about this spread. I'm going to show you my week 1, and then week 2 and week 3 and week 4 will be posted on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It has been a roller coaster video, but thank you for all your support. See you next time.